Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is John Eberhardt, and I'm with Brian Molnar. We're here for our 13th annual Veterans Day Parade. Plenty of thank yous. Thank you to everyone who's showing up. A nice crowd we have out there, Brian. Thank you to all the veterans. And Brian, a special thanks to your department. You guys go out of your way organizing this, and every year it gets better and better and better. So thank you.
You know, for 13 years, John, I've been saying it's an honor to put this parade together. You know, the holiday parade is fun to put together, but this is an honor. And when you think about this week in Woodbridge, you know, Tuesday we had Election Day, and today we're here to celebrate the veterans who gave us that right to go to the polls and freely elect our elected officials. And what a better way to honor them than today.
Okay, great. And again, thank you. What a super job you do every year. And ladies and gentlemen, be bringing you the parade real quick. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the start of our parade at 1:37. So, parade kicked off from Ross Street, and starting the parade off is always Woodbridge's finest. Kind of leading the way for our veterans. Brian, we've mentioned it's the 13th year, and each year it keeps getting better and bigger. And I looked at the street on the way here, and there is a nice crowd here today.
Yeah, it's a very good crowd, and that's, you know, very encouraging to see. And one thing I got to say, John, in 13 years, I don't think we had one rain day.
No, we've been very fortunate. You're right. Absolutely. And our first group is going to be the Jrotc, established in 2014, currently has 105 cadets. It's an actual curriculum class out of Woodbridge High School. Colonel Tom Parker is the senior instructor, and Sergeant Major Johnson is the assistant. A great organization. We're trying to partner with them and many things, but here they come.
Here they come.
We were mentioned our announcer right now is heading into the Army, and her MOS is going to be military police.
Yeah, what a great organization for the school district, and it's amazing how they've grown in the short period of time that they've been together. I believe they got Army certification like in their second or third year.
Which is great.
That's
fast.
So we're very proud of them.
Absolutely. And here's Post 87, Commander Mike Jrotc. Busy post.
And they're our parade sponsors today.
Yeah, we'll be having lunch with them a little later, and here's their pick. Actually, here's Mike on the pickup truck now, coming by. Mike's sitting in the back, waving in a tan jacket. He looks so dignified there.
Yeah, look at him.
Yes.
There he is. Post 87 was chartered on January 13th, 1928.
It's one of our older posts.
Right up on Berry Street.
And here comes the state commander.
We see Danny Dunn over here.
And
on the right-hand side.
There's Frank Kemper and Eddie Van Ackert in the cars. And here's our state commander. There's Dan Dunn.
And it looks like we got our dignitaries coming into view. See Assembly Speaker Craig Coughlin, Congressman John Pallone, Freehold Director Ronnie Rios, Chief of Staff Carolyn Ehrlich.
And a special thanks to all our dignitaries. It seems that anytime we go to them and ask for something for the veterans, they pitch right in. I know there was a resolution in the Election Day ballot for the a veteran is a veteran.
Got our mayor, newly re-elected, John McCormick.
Greg Ficarra with him. And here come the Colonia Musketeers, fife and drum, the director Kelly Felson, First Sergeant Jason Balser, and Drum Sergeant Toby Stern.
They are out of Hackettstown, New Jersey.
And I may be a little prejudiced. I'm a little proud of my young Marines now coming down.
Yeah, but I'm going to step out right now because we have some special guests coming in.
Hello, Johnny.
And there go our young Marines.
They're great, aren't they? Look how good they look.
We established them.
What?
There we see the Grand Marshal.
Hey, guys.
There's Leathernecks and Kevin Reinhardt, Detachment of Marine Corps League. And failed to mention that our assemblyman here is our assembly speaker.
How are you, John? Thank you. Pleasure to be here. We just saw Grand Marshal Councilwoman Debbie Meehan representing the 5th Ward right here in Woodbridge, of course, in Colonia section. She's the owner of the Corner newspaper.
She deserves it. She does so much for the veterans in town.
Oh, she does.
She does so much for so many people in town, John.
I say it all the time. She's got the newspaper, and she dedicates 2 pages every month, which is at her expense, with pictures of the guys and girls, men and women who are overseas in harm's way. Just a wonderful job. And she runs the troop rally, which, of course, Charlie Kenny started many years ago, and Debbie picked it up and continued it.
But she also does more things for other people. Like, if you're somebody who's ill in Colonia, she throws together, not just throws together, she puts together a spaghetti dinner and raises them thousands of dollars. She does that routinely.
I don't know how she gets to Colonia VFW and the Colonia Firehouse. But all she does is say, guys, what do you want, Deb?
Absolutely.
Guys, what do you want us, Deb?
That's exactly right. So
yeah, she's very much deserving of the Grand Marshal title.
Congratulations to her and to the folks who picked her.
Oh, we should have mentioned, though, that the Central Jersey Leathernecks marched with the Kevin Reinhardt detachment. Kelly Terrell is the Honor Guard commander, and Gary T. White is the commandant of the Kevin Reinhardt Marine Corps League.
They're good guys. I saw them last night at the Pines at their annual Marine Corps Ball.
And with them was the American Legion Post 471, Commander Ray Orris, Chuck Paul, Vice Commander, myself, Frank Kempner, Vice Commander, and Joe Williams.
Ray Orris is Debbie's uncle.
That's right.
Exactly, yeah.
Good group.
And here comes Rollway High School, JROTC, and nice to see them in their BDUs.
BDUs?
What does BDU mean?
No, I'm sorry, battle dress uniform.
All right. You got to have one veteran call this. So
way to show off.
Yeah,
Sorry, folks.
Way to make us look bad, John.
We both had the same reaction. Okay, what's a BDU?
You got us.
A lot of acronyms, but
Lady Devil Pup Drill Team.
Great to see the Rollway High School it's a Marine Corps JROTC. We're going to work fairly closely with them.
Rollway has a lot going on in their high school. They've got a really good group of veteran military groups.
Yeah, John, we knew MC stood for Marine Corps.
Yeah, that we knew.
Okay.
I thought it was they were named after me, the JROTC.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they do. Look at the number. They have a large number of
Yeah, they've been at it for a while.
Good job.
And they do great drills. Where do you see their drills?
They are amazing. They are absolutely
here
amazing.
We go.
Yep.
On cue, John. Nice job.
And not to get too technical, but the difference between the BDUs that we wore and what they wore, we wear woodland, and these are what they call digital.
Whoa, what's that mean?
They're actually digital patterns on these.
Oh, really?
The other ones are supposed to, the older ones, which blend into the woods.
Okay.
They don't blend into the woods. Look like they do to me.
Oh, they do. These do.
They do.
But they're done digitally, which is why they call them digital.
Oh, I get it.
There's a lot of acronyms with the military.
There we go. Let's hear it for the ladies Devil Pub Drill Team. And here comes the Devil Pub Drill Team.
They actually asked for permission to leave the parade route. It's pretty cool.
The one of the best acronyms I always like was UDO is ODU, which simply means Uniform of the Day is the operational dress uniform.
Okay.
One sentence, just all letters.
And here comes the Pub Drill Team, also from Rollway High.
Yeah, they've got a nice unit there.
How are you? Good job, man.
Let's see if they're going to stop. Nope.
No, they're going to continue. The drill team is in the front.
Okay. Well, they said they had a pub drill team, too.
Here's the honor guard.
You know, there's more people watching today, I thought, than
I would
before.
Very impressed with the turnout.
I think what matters is the little lawn signs that people put out. They're all over town, and it just reminds people of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I think you're absolutely right, John. I think there were
Big difference.
It's
They all
maybe
have
the
to duck when they get to the flag. When they're holding the flags,
yeah.
they have to duck when they get to the large American flag.
The first one may have been big. It was
Yeah, because
pretty
it was
big.
the first one, yeah.
But since then, I got to think. And how
Well, remember the first one we started up Main Street
we
in
started
the
in
St. James parking lot.
Yeah. What year
13th.
is this?
This is
13th.
13th.
07 was the first one.
And here comes the American Legion Post
Because
471.
one of the smartest things I ever did as mayor is ask John Eberhardt to restart the Veterans Alliance, and that
Exactly.
meant the parade.
That was great.
Yeah, the veterans responded. They just jumped right on it. And following 471 is PAC 148.
I love seeing the scouts. There are scouts everywhere, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts all over this parade. It's great.
This post sponsors PAC 148. They also sponsor the Young Marines.
So where do they meet now that you don't have? Are they still meeting Five Branches?
They're still
Oh,
meeting
they do?
Five Branches.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been their site, and they.
By the way,
guess
some of the kids from Roy are drilling with their.
Oh, they are.
weapons.
Yeah, they are. Oh, that's like yeah.
Well, at least they were. We were looking ahead, folks, and not sideways, not sideways back. And apologize for that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the United States Marine Corps, they are what he said. Request permission to leave your viewing area, sir. Aye, sir.
And just a reminder that the Marine Corps is a division of the United States Navy.
Yes, it is.
And you'll notice they always shout. It's interesting to watch how we get them to do that. If they don't talk loud enough, we stand 40 feet away from them and ask them to repeat it.
Has your junior RTC come by yet? The Young Marines, I should say.
Yeah, the Young Marines right in the beginning.
They were okay.
And there we see the colors. The American Legion T Nolte Post.
You'll also notice, well, I don't know if you can see, right directly behind us is the Marine Corps Detachment. And every time an American flag will go by, they will hand salute.
PAC 148 from Island, New Jersey. New Jersey, of course.
Founded in 1958, Post 471
Well, they were founded the same year I was founded. The same year we're founded, 1958. Yeah.
It was a very good year.
That was a terrific year.
You guys were youngsters.
Kudos to the Woodbridge Fire Company for bringing the large flag
Yeah,
out. They
that's-
did at the Senior Olympics and so many other events. They
Oh,
bring
that
that
is-
out with their ladder truck. It's cool.
Well, Mayor, I got to say,
We see the PAC 148.
You have really got this town, the whole community working together. It's CERTs, it's the fire department, police department, first aid squads. They're all in it together for this town.
Hey, guys, look at everybody
Justin
saluting. How
Roberts
cool.
is the Cub Master. Jeffrey Broadwell is the Assistant Cub Master. And Bethany Broadwell is the committee chairperson for the Cub Scouts.
And here come the United States Naval Sea Cadets.
Let me go see if any of the council wants to get on.
Commanding Officer Lieutenant Bauman. Him and I go back many, many years.
Oh, all right.
Actually, his wife used to be lieutenant commander, and he was lieutenant.
Oh, really?
We used to rib him, but now he did make lieutenant commander.
Commander,
So,
okay. Color Guard
God
is
bless.
Robin Goodrich. The lead petty officer is Thomas Wasiak. And chief petty officer is Jens Sorensen.
and which is a very big deal, making a chief petty officer in the Sea Cadets.
Really?
Yeah. The age groups for the Sea Cadets is 10 to 13. Rich, how are you?
What's up, pal? You thought that was who? Who was that?
That was Rich Bauman, Lieutenant
Oh,
Commander
okay.
Rich
He
Bauman.
looks like Rich Velez. Oh, I'm in the way. Uh-oh.
And here comes American Legion Post 248 in Colonia. They stopped it, but they used to have the absolute best Friday night steak dinners.
They do,
Oh,
huh?
they do.
Post 471 has sponsored PAC 148 for 31
Commanders Juan Arnipa and John McCarthy is the first vice president.
and currently over 40 barrel and water staff.
They should welcome you on.
And now we're going to welcome the Grand Marshal of the 2019 Woodbridge Veterans Day Parade, none other than 5th Ward Councilwoman Debbie Meehan.
Good afternoon, everybody.
How are you, Grand Marshal?
I'm doing great. I just got to walk down the street with the Marines. It was a wonderful. I felt so proud to walk down with all of them.
And they were happy to have you. Every unit wanted
Hey,
you to be
Rogers.
with them. And here we are. American Legion Post 248 always supplies the float every year for us for some of the veterans that can't quite make it down the street, and for some of the auxiliary members.
The American Legion's a great post. They help us with a lot of stuff here in Colonia.
And here comes Post 4410, VFW Post. Al Jankowski, Commander. Charles Nieders, Senior Vice Commander. Larry Golden, Quartermaster. And John Harris, Auxiliary President. Al and I go back a long way back to St. Mary's High School.
Oh, yeah.
A long time ago. And here's the post that does an awful lot. This is just a excellent VFW post. And now, the great Woodbridge High School Marching Band. Nice patriotic song, God Bless America.
Hey, Jay. This band has been busy. They had a playoff game 2 nights ago. They won against, who did they beat? I know they play Randolph next week. I forget who they beat this week. A great come-from-behind victory. Hey there.
And the band is directed by Jason Cohn, Assistant Director Kevin Flaherty, Color Guard Advisor Nicole Talera, Percussion Instructor Daniel Barnett, and Drum Majors Anna Divisia and Ethan Moriz. And behind them is the Girl Scouts of Woodbridge and Carteret. They always have a great turnout at all the parades.
Oh, they're loaded, yeah. It's driving me crazy. Craig, who did Woodbridge beat Friday? North Hunterdon, yeah, North Hunterdon, right. Randolph's up next, and then we have the winner of Irvington and somebody else after that, once we beat Randolph.
And we got Troop 83514. We've got Troop 80124, Troop 83615, and Troop 83715. Wow.
It's always great to have the youth come out and support all our veterans.
Nice turnout. Yes, it's great
Really
to see
is
that.
nice.
And here's another great supporter, the Woodbridge Elks. The Kevin Reinhardt Marine Corps Detachment meets in their hall. And special thanks to the Elks, free of charge. Thank you so much, folks.
Woodbridge Elks,
Hey, Brian.
8116.
Brian.
Hank Hart is the exalted ruler. Karen Imbritz is the leading knight. And
Congressman,
Scott
come on
Schroeder,
over.
loyal knight.
I'm going to defer to the 4th highest ranking Democrat in the House of Representatives in the entire country now, the 6th District Representative serving Woodbridge Township, among others, Frank Pallone. Frank, welcome.
And here's Boy Scout Troop 143 that are sponsored by the Elks. Scoutmaster Jim Crowell.
Thank you, Mayor.
And good luck, Congressman, to talk over the motorcycles.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy to be here today at the parade. Nice turnout for, this time of year.
We had, this has got to be the largest turnout we've ever had.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I see all the, some of the drill teams are really impressive. The way the kids are marching and doing the drills. It's really good.
And we'll let the motorcycles pass here. Woodbridge Elks Motorcycle Committee.
Nice show of support by the Woodbridge Elks.
Absolutely. Oh, thanks. I like how you have on the across the train tracks there all those flags and everything to various wars, from the Revolutionary War to Vietnam, and they're really great too.
Yeah, we got one more we got to put up there, and that's been the Afghanistan conflict.
Oh yeah,
which
you
we'll
got
do.
to add that.
And here comes Colonia Memorial VFW Post 6061.
Oh, great.
It's right there on Inman Avenue in Colonia.
I see all the VFWs, American Legions.
And here's Avenel VFW Auxiliary.
That's great.
Their post is VFW post 7164. Tom Kraus is the post commander. And with them is a DAV. George Schneff is commander. George is here somewhere.
We are really so fortunate in Woodbridge Township to have such a great veterans group come out and they support everything.
Well, we got 9 of them, which is very nice to have. And
congratulations to the Grand Marshal, too.
Why, thank you.
Absolutely. It's
a true honor.
Every one of the commanders and the members of the post love our Grand Marshal. Second Lieutenant Jackson from Fort Drum and Private First Class Small from New York are 2 active duties that are marching with Island VFW 2636. And thank you so much for your service, gentlemen and lady. Active duty took some time out to walk in their hometown.
Oh, we got the Civil War reenactors coming up.
I'm surprised they haven't fired their rifles. They usually do as soon as they get under the bridge, which wakes everybody up on the parade route.
Seen them before. They're around town quite a bit, too.
This is fine in this weather, but I have no idea for like the 4th of July parade how they march in those wool uniforms.
I like that big flag that you have across the street. That's pretty neat.
Woodbridge Fire Department is they're just special. They, and as I said, this community just completely comes together to work together as a community. I mean, the Veterans Organization, Police Department, Fire Department, First Aid Department, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, school system. It's just one.
You know, one of the most special days, very sad, but was when we had the funeral for Kevin Reinhardt.
Oh, yes.
In Colonia, and the way this community came out to support that young man and to send him off on his way with such pride is something that I don't think anybody will ever forget.
Oh, it was
All
amazing.
the schools came out to the sides of the street and they saluted, and it was probably the best lesson any of those children could have ever learned, coming out to the street to see that funeral procession.
Yeah, the turnout was, and I'm not exaggerating when I say thousands.
Thousands of people.
It was miles long of people just lining in the streets, and it was just amazing to see. Every one of our veterans just stood in line and saluted him as he came by, and
it was a beautiful, beautiful tribute to him.
It's just a super town. We
got the
best town
bagpipes.
around.
It is around. Yeah, best town around. Exactly.
Bagpipes coming
Here
up
comes
with the
Woodbridge Township's favorite bagpiper, Paul DeLeo.
And here's the Woodbridge Township American Irish Association right behind them.
Getting ready for the St. Patrick's Day parade. Won't be too long.
There's a warm-up for the parade. And American Irish Association President Deborah Hutchinson, Ed McSherry, Vice President, Cindy Kanovich, Treasurer, Karen Devlin, Financial Secretary, Dolores Boyd, Recording Secretary, Jane Boble, Corresponding Secretary, and Jack Cassidy, Sergeant at Arms. So thank you, American Irish Association, for everything you do for this town. That's another organization that's just so community involved.
Absolutely.
And they hold their own huge parade.
They do.
Thank you.
Nice to see you all.
For one day I become John O. Eberhardt.
They'll start doing the parties to raise money and everything too.
Yes,
soon,
yeah.
right?
It takes an awful lot to run a parade.
I know,
it really does.
Yeah, they really do a fantastic job running that parade.
Yeah, it's
Getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. March 10th.
March 10th. We just heard it.
All
live.
right, yeah,
March 10th
okay.
is the St. Patrick's Day parade.
We got
for
the
Woodbridge
scoop on it.
Township.
March 10th. And
You're doing better than I would. You're the grand.
now coming down is Cub Pack 523. David Mario, the Cub Master, and Grant Neller, the committee chair. And the committee chairs do an awful lot in the Cub Scout outfit. I know when I was Scoutmaster, it was tough.
How many groups do we have this year in the parade? It's
Ooh,
a lot of
a lot. I mean,
of participation
Brian
this year.
worked super hard in.
Hey, Cubs!
And with us now is.
Assemblywoman Yvonne Lopez.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Yvonne Lopez, this is our 13th parade, but the turnout has just been absolutely fantastic.
It grows every year. Thank you. It grows every year. Amazing. Beautiful community coming together to celebrate our veterans.
Yeah, we were just talking about the.
So
And here's the Woodbridge Golden Knights, President Pedro Rosario. I'm Debbie. Sorry, Debbie. I walked all over
That's
you.
okay. This group coming up here, this Boy Scout, I'm not sure the name, Troop 53, they put so much time and effort into this parade. If you notice, they're all holding members of their family that serve in our military.
Yes.
Nice.
It's really a beautiful tribute to
I'm
their
looking. I don't see
families.
any Navy out there. Okay, never mind. Okay, I take that back. There we go.
My husband is a 20-year retired Marine.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you for his service.
Yes.
Yes. We actually come from a pipeline.
Oh, that is great, having
Isn't
a
that
picture of the veteran.
fantastic?
That is super.
That's beautiful.
So it's grandparents, it's cousins, it's brothers, it's
That's excellent.
sisters.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Wow, World War II Navy. That's when we were with the Donald Duck hat.
Wonderful. Oh, look
Nice.
at the girls.
That is super. And here's Girl Scout Troop
Girl Scout Troop.
80001. Nice. Boy Scout and Cub Scout Troop 53. Cub Master George Gundry, I should mention that, and I also should mention Cub Pack 26 was Cub Master Jesse Hinkle. And here we have,
What's coming up here?
I see we're having a little concern about the flags going under the flag.
Oh.
So we're going to remove the flags to get under it. Brian and I were talking about, we were hoping that something wasn't going to happen like the happened on Animal House, the parade.
And Debbie, congratulations again on being
Thank you,
Grand Marshal.
Yvonne. Thank you.
And
This parade. I'm so proud of you.
I can tell you that it was when we sat down at the Veterans Alliance, which I'm glad you didn't attend. It was mentioned, and everybody said they wanted them to march with her.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Marines won.
Yes. The Marines won?
Marines
won.
Okay. So my husband's part of that group, okay?
Well, we'd be the
I
commander
have
of
a
the.
soft spot in my heart for the Marines, especially the Kevin Reinhardt.
Yes, you do. And me,
But all of them.
me being the commander of the Young Marines and being president of the Veterans Alliance, it was an easy decision. Oh, they moved the flag a little bit
They
together.
did.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice move. Yeah, that was our concern earlier in the parade, but we got through it.
We got through it.
No Animal House problems.
USA.
And this is Woodbridge Little League. Way back when, Brian Small was president of it. I remember he was able to acquire another ball field for him. Here comes a couple of World War II vehicles from the Central Jersey Military Pool. Founded in 2006. It's a Central Jersey based group, non-profit, and here comes some World War II Jeeps. Unbelievable that they're still running.
How old do you think they are?
Well, they're in their 40s, so they're a good 70, 80 years old.
Wow.
Where are they housed?
Sorry?
Where are they housed? Where do they keep them?
Central Jersey. These are all privately owned, but they use them in Central Jersey. That's a definite World War II.
Okay.
The second one is the earlier model.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you which one it was. Basic transportation. Had a steering wheel, a gear shift knob, a couple pedals,
And that's it.
and a motor. That's it. It was used for everything. It transported soldiers. It transported weapons. Edward Barrett is president of the Woodbridge Township Ambulance and Rescue Squad. Established 1937, and this looks like a 1937 ambulance coming up.
Coming up here. Oh, that's so cool.
I I could just imagine the temperature gauge on that car right now. It's got to be sky high. Again, you just can't say enough about this town just coming together like this, and
you know, it's really one of the things that are so important to, I know, the mayor and the township, is how we take care of our veterans here in Woodbridge. They matter so much to us. Really do.
And you can, and trust me, the veterans appreciate it. We, especially some of us that were in during a war that wasn't so popular.
Yeah. And thank you for your service, John.
Oh, you're welcome. It was an honor.
Thank you.
And Woodbridge Township Emergency Squad. Nice.
This is a great truck coming up, too. I believe this goes all over this truck. And it has faces of people that were lost in 9/11.
Oh, wow.
I believe, if I'm correct.
What a beautiful tribute.
New Jersey Run for the Fallen.
Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. That is impressive. But that was a day that, a second day that will live in infamy. And here comes a 2x. This is the taxi cab for the United States Army, United States Marine Corps. This is your cab ride. This is your Uber ride.
Wow.
That's huge.
But everybody moves out of the way for that.
And this is Jrotc. I can't say enough about Jrotc. They are unbelievable. The things that they do for our community, civilian emergency response team. I think the mayor calls them his Marines. Mayor McCormick's Marines. They're there all the time. Okay. Amazing. Great group of young men and women. And I'm proud to say we able to get one in our young Marines. He's our medical officer, Joe Fermola. So special thanks to him.
How are you?
And that was.
Thank you, sir.
We want to thank everybody who's been a.
Okay, Johnny, I just wanted to come back and wrap it up and thank everybody who helped make this a terrific parade. And it really was. It was longer than normal. There were more people watching than normal. It really was a great parade.
Great crowd on the streets.
Yep. It starts with the Recreation Department. Brian Molnar is the Deputy Recreation Director. He's the one that really does most of the work putting this together. I'm sure he would thank Brianne and Eileen and everyone else involved. And, of course, our Parks Department sets up all the barriers, makes sure the whole parade route is clear. The Police Department is everywhere. The CERT team is everywhere. The Board of Ed members are here. And, of course, our ambulance crews are all out. And the TV 35 crew for putting on a terrific show. They're filming it now, and you'll see it in your living room over the next several weeks. Whenever you want to watch it, you'll see everybody that marched and all the great time everybody had. So thank you to everyone. Once again, congratulations to our Grand Marshal, Debbie Meehan.
Thank you.
And John Eberhardt, former Recreation Director, head of our Veterans Alliance. He put the first parade together in 2007. He's still going strong in 2019. Johnny, thank you very much.
Absolutely. It's been an honor.
And thank you to all our veterans for their service.